We know we got to go slow. We don't want to make any mistakes on these, because if we do make mistakes, they're really critical to the plan and to people. And I think that they said they want to build an omnibus bill with all the pension stuff in one big bill and move it forward. So the next day or two, I think we'll begin seeing that.
So you're not frustrated at this point?
You know, it's always frustrated, but, you know, when you're talking about saving the state $6 billion, frustration should go out the door. Common sense should come in.
Is there enough time to get all this stuff done?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of time. We're still got, what, almost 45 days left.
Okay.
And so we got plenty of time.
Now, what would you say on the other hand? There are some people like Brad Day who say these pension plan fixes don't go far enough.
Well, nope. We'll always have them saying they don't go far enough till we get to 100%. But if we take the state police, which is at 96%, is that far enough? So that's only 4 cents on every dollar. So we could separate those funds, say this is the amount you're going to need to kick in for each individual fund. But is that fair to everybody, or how do we do it?
What about on the other side? You get some pushback from people saying, "Well, we think these things go too far."
I was actually going to help arrange our room.
Well, too far is pretty thrown around quite a bit. But when you're trying to fix something over a 20-year period, and you're trying to fix it so they have it, if they haven't retired or they're retiring today, and in 20 years they still have it, then I don't think they have a leg to stand on.
So is your thinking that you got people on both sides? One side is saying it's going too far, one side is not going far enough. But is your argument that a interim step, even if it's an interim step, is better than no step at all?
Well, we know that from the GASB, and they just degraded Illinois' bond rating because they didn't do any pension reform. And so is that really what we want to do with New Mexico? Listen, anything that's going to take us out of 49th place, and in the pension funds, we're not. We're 1 or 2 in the country. So I think if we do this, we stay on top, on something at least.
Right now, New Mexico's 1 or 2?
1 or 2 top, I'd say 1 or 2 top 4.
As far as
pension plans.
As far as the financial stability of those?
You know, I think comparison state to state, I don't know anybody's financial stability off the top of my head, but for employees and employee benefits, New Mexico's in the top 4.
If we don't get this a fix done in the 60-day session, what happens then?
Well, I think it's anybody's guess then. I mean, we could come back to a special. We could do all kinds of things. But, you know, we're here. We have the time. It's in the budget. We just need to get it done now.
If something does not get done, do you think that's a collective failure of the legislature?
I don't know if it's a collective failure. It may be more personal failure for me after doing that for 18 months in IPOC and trying to bring everybody together. And then, you know, you hear people say we didn't have a chance. And I spent 20 hours on the road trying to satisfy some of these police agencies and doing memorials just for them. And then we don't get there. And it's frustrating. That's the frustrating part.
So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 meaning no deal gets done, 10, a deal does get done, where do you think we stand right now?
9.75.